In the abandoned clinic, a flickering candle throws eerie shadows that dance across decaying walls. Dust motes swirl in the faint light, illuminating the clinic's silent decay. A doctor's trembling hand enters the frame, fingers tracing the blue veins that snake across his wrist. Sometimes, our sins don't stay buried, a voice whispers, heavy with regret. They flow inside us. Surgical tools flash with a cold glint in the flickering candlelight. Each instrument reflects a distorted image, hinting at the horrors to come. The shadows lengthen, deepening the unease as the candlelight dances. Whispers begin to rise in volume and intensity. A voice echoes, laced with dread. The unsettling flashes intensify, accompanied by a growing chorus of whispers. Against a canvas of stark black and white, the title looms, letters ripped and raw, spelling out a chilling promise. The Whispering Veins, a title etched in blood-red horror. The words pulse with a dark, unspoken dread, an omen of the terrors that lie ahead. In the abandoned clinic, the doctor sits alone, a solitary figure consumed by shadows. Dim moonlight spills through the grimy windows, casting his silhouette against the decaying walls. He strains to listen, his head tilted as if pursuing a whisper on the wind. Soft murmurs stir beneath his skin, phantom echoes of patients long past. He dismisses the voices as figments of sleeplessness, a trick of his weary mind. Rubbing his tired eyes, he attempts to banish the haunting memories that cling to the clinic's air. In the heart of an abandoned clinic, moonlight paints the rusted cot, where the doctor seeks a moment's respite. Though his eyes are shut, the unease etched upon his brow betrays his inner turmoil. A chorus of whispers, barely audible, begins to permeate the room, a haunting symphony chanting his name. His eyes snap open, wide with terror as the relentless chanting intensifies, a palpable wave of disturbance washing over him. In the abandoned clinic, candlelight flickers across the doctor's face, casting long, eerie shadows. He examines his veins, a creeping horror dawning in his eyes as he watches the unnatural pulsing beneath his skin. The veins writhe like worms, a grotesque dance just beneath the surface. His eyes widen in disbelief and terror, reflecting the flickering candlelight and the horrifying reality of his transformation. In the dim, chilling expanse of the abandoned clinic, the doctor's arm comes into stark focus. The glint of steel flashes as a scalpel pierces the skin, a precise incision made under the eerie silence. A breathless moment hangs in the air as the cut deepens, revealing a startling absence. No blood flows, defying the natural order, adding an unsettling layer to the macabre scene. The doctor's expression remains unreadable, his eyes reflecting the clinic's haunting stillness. The incision stands as a silent testament to the unnatural, a chilling prelude to the horrors within. In the chilling depths of the abandoned clinic, the camera focuses on an incision, a raw gateway to horror. Within the vein, tiny, grotesque faces writhe in silent torment, a macabre ballet of the damned. The minuscule figures twist and contort, their silent screams echoing in the emptiness. A chorus of desperate voices pierces the silence, rising from the depths of the wound. "You promised to save us." The plea hangs in the air, a haunting accusation. The incision pulsates, a living wound teeming with broken promises and eternal suffering. The abandoned clinic reeks of old blood, the air heavy and cloying. Flickering light catches the cold gleam of abandoned surgical instruments, scattered like fallen idols. The doctor, his face a mask of gaunt obsession, continues his gruesome self-surgery. His eyes, wide and manic, reflect the horrifying tableau of his own making. Bloodied bandages lie discarded on the floor, stark testament to his desperate, solitary struggle. In the abandoned clinic, moonlight paints the grimy windows as shadows crawl across the peeling walls. Faces begin to materialize, a horrifying tapestry of whispers and dread inching across his skin. The faces merge and writhe, a grotesque, living map of veins etched into his flesh. An unholy light pulses beneath the surface, illuminating the horrifying transformation. He screams in agony, a raw, visceral sound tearing through the silent, decaying clinic. In the abandoned clinic, the air hangs heavy with an unseen, ominous presence. Veins crawl across the decaying walls, pulsating with a sinister life of their own. The clinic itself seems to breathe, a grotesque parody of vitality in its ruined state. Each throbbing pulse echoes in the silence, a chilling reminder of the horrors hidden within. The abandoned clinic stands silent, cloaked in the shadows of night. Dust motes dance in the air, illuminated by the faint moonlight filtering through broken windows. A solitary figure moves within, their presence disturbing the stillness. The doctor's heartbeat pounds like a drum, each beat echoing the dread that fills the space. Shadows lengthen and distort, transforming familiar objects into menacing shapes. An overwhelming sense of unease permeates the air, a heavy blanket of fear stifling all hope. Inside the desolate, abandoned clinic, shadows dance across peeling walls and forgotten medical equipment. The doctor moves with jerky, unnatural steps through the clinic, his figure a stark silhouette against the dim light. He stumbles, his hand outstretched, towards a cracked mirror reflecting his haunted visage. The mirror's fragmented surface distorts his image, casting him in a terrifying light. His eyes, wide and desperate, search the broken reflection as if looking for an escape. In the desolate expanse of the abandoned clinic, the doctor confronts his reflection in a shattered mirror, his face a canvas of deep-set exhaustion. The reflection twists into a grotesque parody of his former self, a horrifying visage of veins and screaming mouths locked in eternal agony. Terror grips him, widening his eyes as they mirror the unspeakable horrors he alone can see. His soul trembles on the edge of madness. The weight of his sins manifest in the decaying walls around him. In the dim light of the abandoned clinic, the camera focuses on a grimy, cracked mirror. A disembodied mouth appears in the reflection, lips barely moving. A chilling voice whispers from the cracked mirror. Now it is your turn to listen. The reflection seems to deepen, pulling the viewer into the mirror's dark depths. The final scene flickers, the screen distorting as the narrative threads unravel. Darkness descends, the screen fading into an abyss of black, signaling the end. Even as the credits roll, a faint, unsettling whispering persists, echoing through the silence. The abandoned clinic remains, its secrets buried deep within its walls, a silent testament to unseen horrors. The lingering whispers promise that some stories never truly end, their echoes haunting the edges of perception. The abandoned village bursts into vibrant life, a stark contrast to its desolate future. Villagers, full of health and vigor, engage in their daily tasks, their laughter echoing through the square. Amidst them, a young doctor, his face radiant with hope, tends to the sick with a tender, healing touch. His gentle smile offers solace, a beacon of optimism in this thriving community. Under the stark hum of fluorescent lights in the clinic, the doctor battles desperately to save a life. Sweat glistens on his brow as he executes a flurry of movements, his focus absolute. The heart monitor emits a piercing, unwavering tone as the line flatlines, signaling defeat. Despair carves deep lines into the doctor's face, etched with the crushing weight of guilt. In the stark light of day, an abandoned village stands as a haunting reminder of time and loss. Buildings crumble into dust, paint peels away like old memories, and nature reclaims what was once a vibrant community. The doctor walks through the desolation, a solitary figure burdened by unspoken regrets. His steps echo through the empty streets, each footfall heavy with the weight of his failures. In the desolate confines of an abandoned clinic, the doctor's sweat-soaked hair clings to his brow as he battles against time. His hands move with frantic urgency, each stitch a desperate attempt to close the jagged incisions that defile his flesh. Grotesque, pulsating veins relentlessly spread like creeping vines across his skin, a horrifying testament to his plight. The air hangs heavy with the stench of antiseptic and fear as he fights to contain the monstrous transformation consuming him. In the dim light, the peeling paint of the abandoned clinic walls seems to writhe, a silent testament to neglect. Decaying posters leer from the walls, their faces twisting into grotesque mockeries of health and hope. The faces in the posters seem to mock the doctor, their expressions twisting into grotesque glee. Shadows dance in the corners of the room, playing tricks on the eye and hinting at a malevolent energy lurking just out of sight. The room feels alive, pulsating with a dark, unseen force that watches and waits. In the desolate abandoned clinic, the doctor crumples to the grimy floor, his body seized by violent convulsions. A grotesque transformation begins as thick, black veins erupt across his skin, like ink spreading on parchment. The darkness consumes him from within, a horrifying display of internal corruption. His body writhes, a puppet struggling against unseen strings as the affliction tightens its grip. The clinic air grows heavy with the stench of decay, a testament to the doctor's agonizing demise. In the dilapidated confines of the abandoned clinic, shadows dance with the flickering candlelight. A single tear traces a lonely path down the doctor's weathered cheek, reflecting the stark light. The candle's glow reveals a vision of screaming mouths, a silent chorus of anguish. The tear becomes a mirror to the clinic's despair, each drop a testament to silent suffering. The abandoned clinic stands in stark silence, a monument to forgotten horrors. A slow pan reveals the grotesque transformation, the air thick with an unnatural dread. Shadows dance across the walls, hinting at the clinic's descent into a living nightmare. An unsettling pulse resonates through the decaying structure, a dark energy permeating every corner. The abandoned clinic breathes, a grotesque testament to the horrors it now embodies. The mirror's surface writhes, a grotesque tapestry of veins spreading like a festering wound. Screaming mouths materialize within the glass. Their silent cries a horrifying spectacle. The cacophony of whispers slowly dies, leaving an unnerving silence that amplifies the visual horror. A profound dread settles over the scene, the mirror a chilling testament to unspeakable horrors.